In the top stories, Monday morning traffic accident claims life. Checks presented to government auxiliary employees, and Minister Maynard provides updates on water supply efforts. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Boom! Join in the experience with Courts Ready Cash for the ZIZ Music Festival with a loan of $3,000 or more and pay nothing for 60 days. Plus, you could be eligible for a reduced interest rate. Don't miss out. Enjoy flexible payment terms, hassle-free service, and fast approval. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. That is the day. Apply now. Visit shopcoats.com or call 466-1640 or 662-9425. Get your full ZIZ Music Festival experience with Courts Ready Cash. We are ready whenever you are. Conditions apply.
In cricket, there are a few essentials: a bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Cal Berridge. An early morning traffic accident has claimed the life of one man. According to a police report on Monday morning, between the hours of 2 a.m. and 3 a.m., Elston Samuel of Monkey Hill was driving omnibus PA 2819 towards Birdrock when he collided with the metal fence and a bus stop near the Bastia Fisheries Complex. Samuel was a linesman at the St. Kitts Electricity Company Limited, Skelec, and was a dedicated worker, according to social media tributes. 34 government auxiliary employees who have retired with a minimum of 10 years of service received gratuitous payments from the government of St. Kitts and Nevis at a ceremony at Nima on Monday. According to information out of government headquarters, on May 11, 2023, the Federal Cabinet formalized gratuity payments to GAE workers using the long service payment formula. Since that time, the Human Resource Management Department, the Governor General's Department, and the Audit Department have worked to determine the balance of payment to more than 60 individuals. Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew said the government reinstated the GAE gratuitous payments, which were discontinued in 2021 under the former administration, as a form of restorative justice.
We are here to serve you. We are here to correct what was not correct. We are here to do a process called restorative justice. But for those who are GAE workers now, we want to make sure that when you retire after you would have contributed a minimum of 10 years, that you too would benefit and that nobody can ever again take away what is rightfully yours. So those who are presently working, you will benefit from what we are doing when you retire, because had we not changed the policy, if you were to retire, and I see people here who are at the retirement age and might consider retiring, you would have gotten the much smaller amount instead of the larger amount that you would receive if you were to retire. No.
Also formalized is a death gratuity paid to families of GAE workers who died while still employed by the government of St. Kitts and Nevis.
We had people, for example, who were cut short $10,000, $15,000. I think the lowest amount might be $6,000 or $8,000, and it goes all the way up to $20-something thousand extra. So what you have got already would have been calculated in, so you'll get the added amount that you did not get. And then in addition to that, those who would have passed during that time, God bless their souls, and their families who are left behind, that we have made arrangements that whoever is in charge of their estate would receive that balance as well.
He said the government will ensure that this will be a formalized policy in efforts to benefit future GAE workers as well.
We are going to go a step further, it seems like, and make this more than policy. Because it seems like when it remains at the policy level, that persons can come subsequently and just change it to what they want. And so we want to make sure that this is ingrained in what we will consider the benefits of those who are our GAE workers. That those who come after, and whoever wishes to do it, let me put it that way, that they cannot do it simply by going in and say, just change it. They have to go through a whole process which can serve as a deterrent to leave the people's money.
The checks distributed to the retired government auxiliary workers on Monday were a combined amount exceeding $700,000. On Monday, Minister of Public Infrastructure Anbo Conris Maynard gave an update on the government's efforts on addressing the nation's water supply concerns. During his presentation at National Assembly on Monday morning, Minister Maynard said in the short term, the government is receiving assistance from a desalination company to provide fresh water.
In the short term, we are now adding about 4.6 million gallons per month, or about 150,000 gallons per day of desalinated water to our system via the arrangement with Royal Utilities St. Kitts, who, by the way, provides water services to the Marriott Hotel. We hope to, in the next just 2 weeks to 4 weeks, increase that to about 400,000 gallons of desalinated water a day, or about 12 million gallons per month.
He also spoke of plans to drill new wells in the Keon area.
I am advised by BEAD that equipment to drill the Keon well are being positioned, and well drilling should start in earnest over the coming weeks. The hope is that this well can give up to 500,000 gallons per day, or 15 million gallons a month, if it is as successful as the science is suggesting. This will directly affect not only the Keon and the surrounding communities, but also the St. Peter's community.
He stressed that the government is working to solve the ongoing water issues and plans are in progress. However, he urged everyone to do his or her part to conserve water. The Department of Agriculture St. Kitts, through its Livestock Extension Division, is offering a series of animal nutrition management training sessions to livestock farmers beginning at the Old Wood Community Center on Monday, 19th June. The sessions will focus on the topic animal nutrition, the fundamental building block of animal health and productivity. Seminars set to be held during the second quarter of the year will continue at the Department of Agriculture Large Conference Room on July 17th, Sandy Point Community Center on Monday 24th July, and St. Paul's Community Center on Monday 21st August. Livestock Extension Officer with responsibility for small ruminants at the Department of Agriculture and facilitator Delisha Huggins spoke with the Media and Communication Unit about the upcoming training and explained the importance of hosting the sessions.
This training is to educate small ruminant farmers on a whole, about the importance of vitamin supplementation, educating them why it's necessary and how the body utilizes these vitamins for important functions. These vitamins are used for important bodily functions, and if they're deficient, then it would cause different metabolic disorders that would cause the animal to not produce, become infertile, not gain weight, and even die once these essential vitamins and minerals are not supplemented.
To register for the training, interested persons are asked to visit the Livestock Division at the Department of Agriculture or call 465-2110 for further information. The sessions are scheduled to begin at 6:30 p.m. After the break, NIVA's 2023 Child Month Parade deemed a success, and Skelec announces scheduled power outages. Stay with us.
I wonder if Auntie will be able to figure out this riddle. Let's see. Auntie, I have a riddle for you.
Let's hear it.
Where can you shop and get cash back in free groceries for a year?
Huh? Where can you shop and get cash back in free groceries for a year?
Come on, Auntie, you should know this.
I really can't think what the answer could be.
It's SL Housewords, duh.
How do you know this?
Because Mom shops there all the time.
Come here, you little nosy prince.
Riddle that cashback. It's that time of the year. Cashback season is here. Get cashback coupons for free groceries with every hire purchase at Hosford's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store. Plus, a chance to win free groceries for a year.
There is no better time to discover what your National Bank Visa debit or black cards can do.
Mimi, what's that song?
It can get you out of a pickle. Using my National Bank Visa card is fast, secure, and convenient.
Cashless SKN is our new lifestyle choice. National Bank, always here.
Welcome back. Hundreds of preschoolers on Nevis and parents walked through the streets of Charlestown from Old Hospital Road to the El Camino T. Willett Park in the annual Early Childhood Education's Child Month Parade on Friday, with the theme Empowering Our Children Through STEAM, Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts and Mathematics Education. At the end of the parade, Ms. Zanella Claxton, Principal Education Officer in the Department of Education, deemed the activity a success. The parade forms part of the Ministry of Education's Early Childhood Unit's activities for the month, which began with a combined church service at the Gingerland Seventh-day Adventist Church on June 1st, followed by Transition Day on June 2nd. Other activities planned for the month include Steamagine Cantata at the Nevis Performing Arts Center, NEPAC, on June 14th from 4:30 p.m., Read With Me Family Fun Time at NEPAC on June 21st and 22nd from 5 p.m. Compassionate Day, which includes visits to retired early childhood department workers on June 28th from 10 a.m. and Parade Day in St. Kitts on June 30th. On every Saturday of the month, dubbed Child Month Saturdays, there will be features on the Youth on the Go show on Von Radio at 9 a.m. The St. Kitts Electricity Company Limited is advising the public of scheduled maintenance outages for the week 12th to 16th June 2023. The scheduled maintenance outages are necessary to perform maintenance as a part of their ongoing efforts to improve reliability. All outages will take place from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. On Monday 12th June, areas affected are Newton Ground, Playing Field and Main Road. On Tuesday, 13th June, the areas affected will be Willett's Housing Project and Mainwood St. Paul's. On Wednesday, 14th June, Passing Ground Housing Project will be affected. On Thursday, 15th June, affected areas will be Timber Lane, Main Street, Mission Street, Johnson Road, Tabernacle. And on Friday, the 16th of June, Connery Beach Project will be affected. The People's Labour Party will be hosting its annual convention on Saturday, June 12th under the theme Building Bigger, Stronger Together at Tabernacle Recreation Grounds beginning at 4 p.m. Ahead of the convention, however, the party held a health walk on Saturday, which party leader Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris described as a success. A church service was also held on Sunday as part of activities. The St. Kitts Nevis Robotics Association is planning a robotics camp this summer in conjunction with the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. The camp targets high school students, and according to chairman of the SKNRA, Dr. Ricardo Neal, events such as this are necessary.
Technology is changing, the world has changed, and so to get the young people involved in what this changes, we figure more or less get them at a camp would be the best option. If you look on what is happening now in the world, technology has taken over and it has changed the sphere of the world. And we do not want to be left behind here in St. Kitts and Nevis.
He said the camp will consist of various courses and many of them will give the students a hands-on experience.
They'll be writing code, they'll be solving a number of problems that will be posing to them. They'll be building robots. So a lot of engineering will actually be happening on the camp.
Dr. Neal stressed that the camp is not just for the academically inclined and everyone is invited to attend.
It's designed for everybody. So come as you are. So whether you are just learning about robotics or it is something that you are new to or something that you just watch on on TV, you come and learn. Right? So we're advising all the parents to send the kids to come.
Registration forms are available at the various high schools. The camp caters to a total of 120 students from St. Kitts and Nevis. It runs from the 3rd to the 20th of July. The location of the camp will be announced at a later date. Coming up in regional news, Iranian President